Before we dive deep into today's discussion, I have a quick recommendation for you. Take a moment to go to dinaropinions.com via Google. This site provides the latest updates on dinar opinions and the latest dinar guru news. It's all in one place, which makes it a great resource for anyone interested in staying updated about the Iraqi dinar. Whether you're a casual observer or a serious investor, you'll find relevant information there. So make sure to visit the site for the most current news and insights. Now, let's talk about something that could shape the future of Iraq's financial landscape. Have you heard that Iraq is preparing to launch a digital version of its currency? This is something that raises many questions. What does this mean for Iraq as a country? How will the digital dinar affect everyday citizens? Is Iraq ready to fully embrace the digital age of currency? Today, we're going to dive into Iraq's evolving financial scene and explore how the introduction of a digital dinar could be a game changer, not only for the economy, but also for the daily lives of its people. Iraq has always had an intriguing history when it comes to its currency. Before the 2003 invasion, the Iraqi dinar was viewed as a stable and highly regarded currency, recognized across the globe. But after years of conflict, sanctions, and instability, the dinar's reputation took a hit, and it has yet to fully recover to its former glory. Fast forward to the present, and Iraq now finds itself at a unique crossroads. The introduction of a digital dinar could mark a new era for the country, potentially rebuilding its financial system and restoring some of the dinar's former prestige. So what exactly is a digital currency? In simple terms, a digital currency is money that exists solely in digital form. You can't physically hold a digital coin or bill, but it still holds real value and can be used for transactions just like regular money. Countries around the world are adopting digital currencies for various reasons. One of the most significant benefits is the convenience it offers. Digital currencies allow for instant transfers without the need for banks or physical cash. This speeds up transactions and eliminates hefty fees, which is especially important for a country like Iraq, where many citizens lack access to traditional banking systems. A digital dinar could potentially provide a solution to this problem, allowing even the most underserved communities to participate in the economy. But convenience alone isn't enough. Trust is key. People need to trust this new currency for it to succeed. After decades of economic instability, inflation, and currency devaluation, rebuilding trust in Iraq's financial system will be a major challenge. However, if the digital dinar is implemented correctly and carefully managed, it could help restore faith in the country's economy. The Iraqi government has indicated that they'll introduce security features to protect users and ensure stability, but questions still remain. What if the digital dinar becomes vulnerable to cyber attacks? What about privacy concerns? These are serious points that need to be addressed before moving forward. Let's also talk about inflation, which has been a major issue in Iraq. Digital currencies can help governments better manage their monetary policy, which could lead to greater economic stability. With the ability to control supply and demand more efficiently, Iraq could potentially stabilize its economy by implementing tighter control over its currency through a digital system. Many people are still remembering the good old days when the dinar had a stronger value, and they're hoping that a digital dinar could return Iraq to that period of strength and pride. But whether or not this happens remains uncertain. The Iraqi government has hinted that they plan to roll out a digital dinar, and they're assuring citizens that the currency will be secure and user-friendly. However, until the digital dinar is officially launched, there are still many unanswered questions. How will Iraq ensure its digital currency is secure from hacking? How will it guarantee that citizens are fully informed on how to use it effectively? These are all important concerns that need careful planning. Let's take a look at the global landscape. While Iraq is just beginning to explore digital currency, many countries around the world are already successfully implementing digital currencies. Countries like China and Sweden are leading the way, with digital currencies already in circulation. Their experiences could provide Iraq with valuable lessons, especially in the areas of security, public education, and adoption. One of the key lessons that Iraq can learn from these countries is the importance of public education. For a digital currency to gain widespread acceptance, the government must educate citizens on how to use the new system. Without this, many people may feel apprehensive about switching to a digital currency. It's crucial that Iraq ensures its citizens understand how to make transactions, how to protect their digital wallets, and how to access digital currency securely. Without proper education, the adoption of the digital dinar could face major hurdles. Additionally, we should keep an eye on other Middle Eastern countries. Will they follow Iraq's lead and launch their own digital currencies? Will Iraq's initiative spark a regional movement towards digital currencies? The answers to these questions could have far-reaching implications for the entire region. We know that the pace of technology is accelerating globally, and as digital currencies continue to evolve, Iraq's actions could influence other nations in the region. What happens if the digital dinar succeeds? If Iraq successfully introduces a digital dinar, it could set the stage for economic growth and financial development. A stable digital currency could attract more investment to Iraq, strengthening its economy and providing citizens with easier access to global markets. Imagine how much more convenient it would be to send money abroad, pay bills, or check your balance, all from the convenience of your phone. For ordinary citizens, this could mean better access to financial tools and services, and for the country, it could translate into greater economic stability. Now let's dig into the world of digital banking and payments. What does digitalization mean for banking? At its core, it refers to using technology to make banking more efficient, secure, and accessible. The shift from paper-based transactions to digital processes is transforming how people interact with their finances. This shift makes banking simpler and can significantly reduce the risks associated with money laundering. Digital transactions leave a clear, traceable record, making it easier to spot suspicious activity and take action when necessary. But why focus on digital payments? One major advantage is the reduction of counterfeit money. Counterfeit bills have long been a problem in many countries, and Iraq is no exception. With digital currency, each unit is uniquely identifiable and cannot be forged in the same way as physical money. Digital currency is also far more secure against theft. With encryption and other protective measures in place, digital money is harder for criminals to steal or manipulate. How does all this relate to the Iraqi economy? Iraq's economy has struggled in recent years, facing inflation, currency manipulation, and other challenges. By moving towards digital banking, Iraq could improve transparency, increase trust in its financial system, and create a more stable economic environment. For ordinary citizens, digital banking means less reliance on cash, a more secure way of managing money, and easier access to financial services. Let's talk about counterfeiting for a moment. One of the key benefits of a digital currency is that it virtually eliminates the risk of counterfeit money. Each digital dinar will have unique identifiers, making it easy to spot fakes. Banks will be able to track transactions in real time, providing better security and transparency. This technology will also make it more difficult for fraudsters to produce fake documents, helping to eliminate the use of fraudulent financial paperwork. How do we implement these changes? The implementation of digital banking will require significant investment in technology and employee training. Banks will need to set up secure systems for processing digital transactions and ensure that employees are equipped to handle this new form of banking. But technology alone isn't enough. Public education will play a key role in making sure citizens are comfortable and confident using these new systems. Local communities can play a role by hosting forums and informational sessions to educate the public. The broader impact on the Iraqi economy is significant. As Iraq adopts digital banking, it will create a more stable, secure, and efficient financial system. When people feel secure about their finances, they are more likely to invest, save, and trust in the system. This, in turn, could lead to a more stable local currency and a better exchange rate. When businesses trust the banking system, they are more likely to invest in the local economy, which can create a cycle of growth and prosperity.